Today is the 3rd of November 2023, and I'd like to discuss with you constructing a triangle with 3 known sides. Okay, we've looked at constructing a triangle with 2 sides and with 2 angles and 1 known side. And then we went on yesterday to look at constructing an angle with a triangle with 1 known angle and 2 known sides. Okay, today we know the length of the 3 sides of the angle, but we don't triangle, but we don't know any angle. So we are going to learn how to do that. Now, before I start, thank you very much to everyone who have subscribed, who is sharing, who is liking and following us. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Okay. I'm still learning about tech, computers and stuff. So at times I see 1 subscriber or 2 subscriber, but I don't know how to track and see whose name is who. But you know yourself. Thank you very much. And if you want to subscribe and the account is not yours, please ask for permission. It's very important. Okay? Please follow my notes/script. I always write that in the comment section. Okay? Why? Because it's very important. I might be presenting and make a mistake, but if you follow the notes, you shouldn't go wrong, because I've gone through the notes, okay, the night before and then on the day. So you should be the note is accurate, and if it's not, the next recording I would come up and write it in the comment section. Okay, but as far as I know, the note is very accurate, so follow the notes. So for instance, this is 28 here, so if you hear 18, it's not, it's 28, please. Beware of scammers, please. And if you're a scammer, please, can you just stop it, please? It's not a good thing. Okay, thank you very much. Now, recap. As I said in the beginning, we constructed a triangle with 2 known side lengths. So we're given 2 lengths and an angle. Okay, and then we constructed it in our last video. So watch the last video for recap. Okay, now in the last 2 videos, we only needed a ruler and a protractor. Today, we don't need a protractor because we've not been given an angle. We need a ruler and a compass. Okay, we need a compass there and a ruler there to measure the lines. I'm going to take you through the example I have for recap, and then we'll straight away get on the starter and then get on with what we want to look at today. So this is what we did yesterday. Construct a triangle with sides 6.3 centimeters and 7.5 centimeters with angle 76 between them. Okay, so first of all, you will use a ruler and draw your line. I said I'll draw the longer line. Okay, so you draw the line 7.5 centimeters, which is AB. So if you measure this, you should get 7.5 centimeters. Okay, there is my reference point. So that is 0 mark there, and that is about 7.5 centimeters there. Okay, and that is a B. Now, with our protractor yesterday, we measured the angle 76 degrees. So if you measure, that is the reference point, 76. And then from A, you are going to measure 6.3. So you take your ruler again, 6.3 centimeters. Okay, exactly 6.3. I've measured 76. Okay, then you draw a line from A straight up 6.3 centimeters. Okay, that will be your C. Then with reference point B, you draw a line from B straight to the end of 6.3 centimeters, and that will be your triangle. You can measure the angle. Okay, so when I finish, I measured the angle at B there and the angle at C, and I got 46.57, which if you add up should give you 180 degrees. Okay, and then the new line BC is 8.5 centimeters. So that is basically what we did yesterday. Okay, you can draw it and see if you get these figures. Okay, now today our starter, we've done this, we have videos on them, we've done group data, we've done stem and leaf diagram. We've done a lot of work. Okay, so this is just a simple one, just to remind us. You can go back and watch the video, it's all there. Okay, find the mean. Sorry, find the mean, mode, median, and range. Okay, this is just a data that we've been given, straightforward data. It's a starter, so I just wanted to remind you, but this is the basis. You can go and watch the video, and we did a lot of examples with different kinds of scenarios. Okay, it will help you. So find the mean, mode, median, and range. Okay, range is the easiest, the lowest from the highest, so that's 25. Mode, you can easily see 17 because it occurs twice. That is the only number that occurs twice. Okay. If you don't have a mode, there is none, so you write none. If you have one, you write it. But here we have a mode. Assuming we didn't have, we will write none. We've discussed this in our videos, so please go back and watch. The median is the middle mark. If there are two middle marks, we add them up and divide by 2. Here we have 2 of them, 11 and 16. So we add them up and divide by 2. So if you add them up, it's 27 divided by 2 is 13.5. And the mean, you add all the numbers and divide by 8 because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you have 8 data, 8 numbers given to us. So if you add them up correctly on your calculator, you should get 107, and there are 8 of them divided by 8. So it's 13.4 to 1 decimal place. Okay. Now, here, we've just been given numbers. There is no units. We don't know what they are. We don't even know whether they are bottles, they are oranges. So we can leave them to 1 decimal place. Okay. We don't have to, if it were like bottle of water, then we will say that the mean, the answers will be the nearest whole number, and they might even help us and tell us that. But here, the mean is 13.4. It can be anything. It can be the score of marks that they got, 8 pupils got in an exam. We don't know. Okay, so we'll just write it as we got it. Okay. Now today, as I said, we know 3 sides of the triangle. We don't know any angle. Okay, we know 3 side length. So we are going to use it to construct the triangle. We know 3 sides of the triangle. Okay, we don't know any of the angles. Okay, I'm repeating myself, so in case I said something wrong. So we are going to use it to construct a triangle as I've done here. So you need a ruler and a compass. We don't need a protractor today because we are not measuring any angles. Now, here they said construct a triangle. It can also be draw a triangle. They can say that, or construct a triangle with size 7 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 4.3 centimeters. Okay, so I'll do it. I'll talk you through first and do it and show you. Okay, so first of all, I normally would draw the longer line. Now you have 7 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 4.3 centimeters. So I'll draw the 7 centimeters first. Okay, which I've done here, 7 centimeters. So I use the ruler to draw my 7 centimeters. Let me zoom in for you to see. You have to be accurate as possible because these are questions with less mathematical effort, and you can easily get the full marks. So you have to get, so that is the 0 at 8 at A, and that is the B, the 7 mark at B. So now A and B become our reference point. Now the second line we are supposed to draw is 5 centimeters. So I'll use my ruler, okay, and then and my compass. Can you watch carefully here? Okay, so 5 centimeters, I'll come here and measure 5 centimeters there. Okay, I've done a lot of measurements, so I don't want to change it. So that is 0. 5 centimeters will be somewhere here. So I'll extend the compass exactly to 5, from 0 to 5 centimeters. Now with my first reference point A here, where the 0 mark is, I'm going to draw an arc. Okay, you see, I drew it first. It wasn't quite, so I had to draw it again. Now, the second length I'm giving is 4.3. So again, I'll come back, use my compass there, and measure 4.3 from the 0. 4.3 is about here. Okay, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. When I get the extension, I'll go to B. With B as my reference point, draw a second arc. The point of intersection C, okay, there, is where the two lines will meet. So I'll draw a line from A to C, and then from B to C. So I've constructed my triangle. So now I've measured the 7 centimeters. The second one is 5 centimeters. So here, that is 0. Okay, let me do it properly for you to see. That is 0 and that is 5. And then B to C again. That is 0 and that's 4.3. Okay, if I move it properly. Zero and 4.3. So I've constructed the triangle. As I said, the formulas we use in triangle, this is how they came about it. And if you use the protractor and measure the 3 angles, they would definitely add up to 180. Okay. So again, we've measured, we've constructed or drawn a triangle with size 7 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 4.3 centimeters, as I've just said to you. So I'm going to talk you through it again. So you draw the line 7 centimeters. You normally go for the longer line, 7 centimeters, reference it A and B with a ruler. Okay. Open your compass and measure 5 centimeters, which is the second length you've been given on the ruler. And then with the reference point A, you draw an arc there. Then with reference point A, you draw an arc. Again, open your compass and measure 4.3 centimeters on the ruler. Here, I measured it is 4.3, and draw a second line. So the two arcs are going to meet at the point C. You join A to C and B to C. Okay, and that's your triangle. Simple work, less mathematical effort for 2 marks or 3 marks. We can be the difference between the D and the C that you want. Okay, so that is what we are learning today. Let's look at another example. Construct a triangle. They will not always give you like 7 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 3 centimeters. Okay, it gets a little effort. Just open the compass a bit wider. That's why if you are going, go in the exam room with your pencil in your compass. And that is why you shouldn't allow people to borrow it, because you have said things. It's like you are a worker and you show up in somebody's house. Oh, I'm coming to do this job, but I don't have any tools. Okay, in mathematics, these are your tools. You have used it over and over again. So when you are going to the exam room, set your compass and your little, every mathematical set come with a small pencil like this. Okay, so you set it up, and then in case this kind of questions come, you do it and get the marks. Okay, and everybody, because I've seen students who claim they are not good at maths, but they are very good at constructing and drawing. So if you can do that, you can do this as well. Okay, now let's look at the second example. So we have sides 6.5, 5.1 6.5 centimeters, 5.1 centimeters, and 3.7 centimeters. Okay, assuming you were given in meters, then you said that a scale of 1 centimeter equals 1 meter, so that you can easily work, because your ruler comes in centimeters. Now, again, I'll draw the longer line first. Okay, even if you draw the other lines first, you still get the triangle. It's just that to be in a different form, and you still get the marks. Okay, so here is 6.5 centimeters, as you can see here. Okay, A is there, see, and then 6.5 exactly. So I've drawn my line A 6.5. I've referenced it A and B. Now I'm going to open my compass to 5.1 centimeters. So 5.1 centimeters, which I did, you open your compass on your ruler, extend it to 5.1 centimeters. This one you can see that it's extended to about 3.8. Okay, the last example I did, it was 3.8 here. Okay, or one of the examples I've done this morning. But this is what you want to extend it to 5.1 centimeters. So immediately you get that, you use A as your reference point. You draw a nice clean arc. The next point is 3.7 centimeters. Use B as your reference point. Get the measurement. Draw the second arc. Where they meet there, C is where that's your point of intersection. So you draw A to C and B to C. Now let's measure. Okay. If you just draw an arc, you get different measurements and you won't get the marks. But it is worth the time. Relax and do it and get it right. Okay. So that's 5.1 centimeters there. If I zoom in for you, that is 0, that's 5.1. And again, that is 0. As you can see, that is 0. And that is about 3.7 there at B. 0.5, 0.6, 0.7 exact. So you've measured it, you've done your work. Whatever marks you are supposed to get, they'll give you the full marks. Now let's look at the next example. So I have another example here. We are drawing a triangle size 8.4 centimeters, 5.8 centimeters, and 6.4 centimeters. Okay, so again, I'll go for the longer line. If you go for 5.8 centimeters, your angle might go a bit up. Okay, but if you start with this 8.4, then it will be a lot, and then you can get enough space. So again, 8.4 centimeters there. Okay, so exactly be 8.4 from 0. Then with my compass, go on the ruler, okay, measure 5.8 centimeters or 6.4 centimeters. So 5.8 from 0, so from here to somewhere there, and then I'll open my compass to do that. And then with my reference point A, I'll draw the arc and then measure 6.4 centimeters. With my reference point B, I'll draw a second arc. So you can see this is my arc. That is where they meet. So the new point C is where they meet. I'll draw a line from A to C and from B to C. Now, I've already measured 8.4. So 5.8 here, which I drew with my compass. Okay. So 0, 5.8, and then 6.4 there. From C again, zero, 6.4, okay, there at B. So I've constructed a triangle. Okay, again, you can easily get cool 3 marks or 2 marks. Full marks gets by doing that. No mathematical knowledge, you can just draw that and get your marks in maybe a non-calculator paper, which again can push you to the next boundary. Okay, it will shock you how many people don't get into the next boundary because of half a mark or 1 mark. Okay, now construct a triangle with size 9.1 centimeters, 7.9 centimeters, and 6.8 centimeters. So 9.1 centimeters there. So first of all, we'll do the longer line. Okay. So A at 0 and then 9.1 centimeters exactly. Now you open your compass. The second measurement is 7.9. So from 0 again, open up to 7.9, which is there. Okay, use A as your reference there and draw an arc, which should be this arc here. The next one will be 6.8 centimeters. Again, you open your compass like that from 0 to 6.8 centimeters. That's 6.5, 6.8 to be there. Okay, and then B as your reference. You draw a second arc with this arc. Where they intersect is your point C. Then you need your ruler to draw A to C and B to C. So if you measure now, you've drawn your triangle, okay, A being your reference, one reference there, 7.9, okay, exact, which is there. And then the second line, 6.8 centimeters. Okay, so 6.5, 6, 7, 8 exact. Okay, to shock you, they will measure it. Okay, so don't say, oh, they are not going to measure, so I'm just going to draw anything. You are not going to get the mark because they will measure it. So in basic terms, if you are given 3 lines to draw a triangle, that is what you do. So what have we done this morning? we look at a recap. Okay, watch last video for the recap. Okay, and we did an example. We have an angle, two sides, okay, and then we drew that. We did a starter as a reminder of averages. We got a set of numbers, and then we found the mean, mode, median, and range. Okay, and then we went on. I showed you and I've talked you through it, okay, to construct a triangle with three known sides, okay, which I've just done some examples with you. Okay, thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next.